Airstrip built. Right, planes, over you come. Here we go. Reinforcements are arriving. Telecommunications, done. Okay, conscription, we can get rid of you now. Put total war in. It's kind of already used most of the pillaging that I'm going to do, but at least we can pretend we're going to get some in. Craftsman, Wisselbanken, all of these sciencey things are still very, very important for me, so we will keep those all in for now. Luckily for me, China has an absolute ton of aluminium, and they are essentially able to bankroll my invasion here. I can also bring a lot of my navy round and try and do as much damage as I can to this battleship before my plane comes in. It'll take a little bit of damage, you see. Not a huge amount of damage. Bam. Oh yeah. It'll just take 2, but that's an armada sank. That hugely dents Canada's air defense. They should have left that in Quebec. Hey, it's a mistake. We'll take the mistake. Now we have another airstrip, so all 7 of my planes are now able to get involved in this fight. It's only a matter of time before we really launch an invasion on Quebec City. Sorry, Canada. Geneva is mine. It always has been mine. I only get 15% science if I am at peace with everybody, but hey, just having that little bit of extra is good for me. I'm the first person to 700 science, by the way. Oh, my privateer was just shot by a jet fighter. How did you see that? As far as I'm aware, there's no unit here, unless there is. It might be like a nuclear submarine? No. I actually don't know how they saw that. Alright, well, something gave it away. Something definitely gave it away. We'll keep an eye out for what that could have been. In the meantime, Quebec City has been taken. It's mostly on fire, but it's mine. Pray in seawalls quickly and rename. Welcome, RB Hedge. This is my 23rd city. It's amazing how time flies, isn't it, when you're having fun. Minus 212 gold per turn. This will be causing some people in the audience to have a bit of a panic, I can tell already. Oh, that's actually a bit annoying. I had really, really hoped that I would be able to take that airport, but I haven't been able to. Luckily for me, I can pillage it like that. So those planes are going to have to retreat next turn. Excellent. Excellent stuff. Yeah, there we go. The fighter jets did move out in the end. One has gone back to Halifax. One has gone back to Ottawa. So we've got a turn or two of freedom. Only a turn or two, though, and we can't reach Brantford, annoyingly. Well, I'll rebase the ones that we can. Oh, that's minus 19. I didn't realize the loyalty was quite that bad in this city. Keep it safe. Please, 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 please. We've only got to last how many turns? 3 turns until the next stage. Plastics. Next up, synthetic materials. I'm just picking up all of the techs, but I've got the boosts for. Where's Flatland? Have we got any flat? Oh, yes. You know what? I could just remove these improvements, right? Drop some more airstrips down here. Yeah, perfect. Oh, we do really need those more military engineers. Can you just print a couple for me whilst I've got double production? Thank you. Airstrips are invaluable. Torpedo bomber, 4th promotion. There we go. That actually really helps. Actually, we're going to go synthetic materials into stealth bombers, into jet bombers. That'll help me just to pick off Canada from a distance whilst I spend 300 gold on this tile to get some more oil, because I'm gambling on the fact that my allies are, yeah, they are hungry for oil. Oh, there we go. That helps a lot. What about uranium? Oh, you're hungry for uranium as well. What could go wrong? Let's just sell uranium to people. Yeah, sure, why not? China has actually picked up, I just saw one of their rock bands. It's on like 5-figure tourism every time. It's slightly worrying. Military emergency. My allies can't get involved, but these two can. Actually, Quebec is really struggling on loyalty, so I'm going to let this one go through. But yeah, China really is picking up a lot of culture, a lot of tourism. We need to actually keep an eye on that. Military emergency goes through. Only the people we want to go through, and RB Hedge is loyal again. Yes. That actually buys me a lot of time. Little gradual wins, just inching, island hopping, one by one by one, but we'll get there. It's only so long that Canada can fight me off. Emergency does take a tiny bit of strength away from my bombing runs, but hey, it's fine. There's synthetic materials as well. I'm actually pillaging probably another half turn every turn of science, so we are accelerating through the tree quickly now. What wonders are we going to pick up from Canada? I know about Kilwa from before, but but Torre de Belém, that's a good one. Forbidden Palace, Apadana, Etimananki, Huey, Kilwa. That's actually a real good chunk of stuff here. And a great general. Oh, we got a great general. Nice. We got Goddard, by the way. We got Goddard. And I'm going to pick up John Jacob for a bit of gold here. I know it's expensive, but I could use the envoys. The extra envoys are really good because we can actually try and pick up Nalanda. Missile Cruiser Armada. So we've got to be on ultra high alert here because Canada has maximum range strength on their city attacks. I think that's the highest you can get it in the game. It would be 90 to 107. Yeah, 107 city strength. That sounds about right. Don't walk into it. That's the moral of this story. Goddard. Oh, thank goodness. Right. Rocketry, don't need the boost, but 20% extra towards rocketry projects. That's already taken 1 turn off the Earth satellite. Let's just get this done. You know what? Actually, satellites. I was waiting on broadcast centers, but we don't have time. Tamaya is also now going to space. No one's got nanotech at the moment yet. It's turned 200 exactly. The big problem I'm looking at the moment is the sheer number of spaceports. China hasn't really started building them at the moment, and they've already got 4 completed ones that I see. Canada have got at least 4 or 5. No, actually 6, and Georgia has at least 2 going on 3. So when they do get the projects out, it's going to very quickly escalate into something very dangerous looking. Oh, that's a sight for sore eyes. It is a heroic age, and we won. That's right, we won the Nobel Prize. 1 technology boost. Actually, we probably get 2 or 3, but then we get accumulation of resources in cities with the university +1 and a research lab +1. So now instead of 6 aluminium per turn, we've got 9 coming in. I don't think that's even gone through all the way. The Ottomans are in a dark age. Everyone else is golden, but that is really useful. Okay, I think we've got to go reform the coinage. Extra gold is really, really big, and this will guarantee our space victory. We also want to go Heartbeat of Steam for the production in my capital, and to arms in case we need to declare wars going forward. Hicksunk Dracones is quite good for the movement on embarked units, but I think to arms for the military strength, military production, it's going to be the long-term useful option there. Now, we're on 179 deficit per turn. Oh, now only 65. That's a big difference. Look at that. Adam is suddenly incredibly loyal, and we're going to put the pressure back on the Ottomans here. Oh, nuclear submarines. Yay! Going to be a little while before we can get through. 16 turns. Oh, maybe Hicksong Dracones would have been a good idea. Never mind. Just noticed that China is already in digital democracy. They are so much further ahead of me, it's ridiculous. 1 more airstrip. Brilliant. These things are so handy. Just shift my air force over 1 tile by 1 tile. Then resume the bombing. Excellent. Don't try and resist. Just join my empire. Voting. Tell you what, I would love it if we could steal tech boost. If I got a better trade route. Diplomacy points. It looks like Georgia's going to win this one, so I'll vote for you. And then peace prize. Generating diplo favor. Well, if I win an emergency, that'll be easy. We'll go for steal tech boost. Trade routes for me. Yeah, let's just throw my diplo favor in. That went through. Canada got it. Okay, we got 2 points from that Congress. That's fine. Now we rush through to nanotech. See if that discovers anything for me. Oh, cybernetics. How did I get the boost for cybernetics? Oh, that must have been one of the peace prize ones we got. All right. Hey, look, don't complain. Don't complain. Just take it. 7 bombers enter the arena. But the question is, are these enough to take the walls down to 0 so that I can make an attack? It's going to be very close, actually. Ooh, okay, walls are down to 0, but health is not. I'll give it a little tickle with my very out-of-date navy. Attack and attack. I think actually this might be alright, because the diggers can attack navally without penalty. Bam! Brantford is mine, and it's already almost loyal. Amazing. Glorious Petra, and you get, and that's a spaceport. Look at that. Haha! Extra little spaceport. Alrighty, now we just keep attacking in on Canada's core cities. We have more military. Yeah, there we go. I thought we had more military engineers on the way. Oh, a Nalanda quest. Bam. That means I can then put 2 envoys into here, and suddenly I have all of this extra aluminium and coal. Delicious. Earth satellite is in the air. My first project, I'm still behind, but at least that's 1. Next up, moon landing. 4 turns. We are still on double production at the moment, but I would like to recycle that as soon as possible. So the question is, now this is an interesting question. Do I peace out with Canada now? Now, this sounds like a crazy thing to do, but are they going to win in the next 10 turns? turns. It's unlikely that their tech is all the way up here, maybe a little bit further. So they're going to get nanotech at some point very soon. But if I make peace with Canada, then in 10 turns time, I can declare war on them again and thus trigger the alliance war from Georgia. And that would give me another 100% boost. Is that the most efficient way of doing it? Is there anything else I can liberate? I don't think Canada has taken anything they shouldn't have done, which is a little bit boring. So there's no easy liberation. I think we could just reset this war. This is not a bad thing to do, actually, whilst I'm moving all my troops over still, because it's going to take me a little while to set up for this next go. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see if we can peace out. It might not be that we can, but yet Georgia's willing to take peace. Canada will not take peace. I give them stuff sometimes. No, they don't want peace. All right, well, at least we've reset Georgia. It means we can declare war on her again if needed. Helicopters are very difficult to bomb. Who would have thought about it? Very difficult to pin down. But we have one. Well, in order to prepare for the next war then, we're going to denounce Georgia all over again and then wait. We then wait until we're not peace locked anymore in 10 turns. Lovely. Mary Leakey says, have some science. It gives me composites and nanotech is now 2 turns. Oh yeah. Steel tech boost. Nuclear fusion. Ooh, that's a really good one. Very nice for us. I likey. There's nanotech. We have found seasteads. Not what I need. Let's go for robotics quickly. Boosted, killer fighter, and have globalization. Those are the 2 we need. Globalization is ages away. Might be able to kill a fighter. Oh, no, these are jet fighters. Ah, yeah. No, we're not going to do any of that. Oh, we can perhaps steal it using tech boost steals, though. We'll give that a try. Got all 4 of my spies in Canada doing the Lord's work. Also now building new airstrips. You all know the drill. Build airstrip, move planes. Repeat process repeatedly. There is stealth tech. First of all, a little bit of selling, then a little bit of rejigging. You have to put in forced modernization after all. Matthew Perry. Oh, could I need any more envoys? Granada, Vilnius, there's quite a few decent options for me. I think I actually might grab Vilnius for a little bit more culture. There you go. Go and steal it for me. Thank you. I'm sure you can help me make friends with Vilnius. Or Sagan for the space race boost and Stephanie. Now we actually need to be really focusing on getting extra science points. Once we've got ideology, I might just take a quick trip into nuclear program for that, but campus research grants, we're going to start putting these up in quite a few cities now. A jet bomber upgrade is basically no gold at all, especially not when it's half price. So yep, just going to treat myself to the whole shebang. It only costs 1 more gold per turn to run, which is crazy. Lovely. Now the range on these are substantially more. We can push into Canada. Can you give us peace? Nope. Oh, well, they're asking for it. They are literally asking for it right now. Okay, advanced ballistic. Failing my spy missions, of course we are. Come on, keep pushing through. Keep pushing through. Oh no, Canada's on nanotech. I was worried this would happen. They're going to progress really quickly now. I'm only 3 techs behind them, and I'm on the same tech as China, but we have to get through and take out their spaceports if they start to go into space. Luckily, now I've got jet bomber range. I'm feeling a little better about my range. I mean, look at that. Look at that additional range. It's wonderful. Right, Winnipeg. I mean, oh, they're taking basically no damage whatsoever. It's attrition. It's attrition now. We're just going for repeated attacks until we get somewhere. I guess we'll start by pillaging some spaceports. Oh no, that was a helicopter army with depredation. Oh, the jet fighters got me. We got to be so careful about these jet fighters. They are absolutely brutal, as we've just seen. 2-shotted my helicopters. All right, pillaging is going to become incredibly difficult. Never mind. Keep advancing forward. Get ready. We'll do this the old-fashioned way with bombers. Guess there's not really anything old-fashioned about bombers when I think about it. You know what I mean. Tesla now. District's regional buildings provide 2 production. Amazing. Thank you. I'm going to pop that in my capital. Craftsman out. Forced modernization out. We're going to put Wars of Religion in for the combat boost. And we're also now going for Total War because I have some sneaky boats that have made their way all the way around. And I'm now pillaging science from Canada. These are made of wood. They're made of wood and they're giving me so many yields. I love it. Vilnius, join forces with me. Amazing. I love the way it just completely removes everyone else's envoys. It's like, nope, none none of you get to get any of this now. This is all mine, as it should be. There goes the moon landing, and this culture boost is huge. This is really big for us now. About 8,800 culture. We immediately rush through ideology. Means I can now upgrade natural philosophy to 5-year plan. Instead of rationalism, I'm right on the cusp of being happy, so we're going to put liberalism in. It shouldn't take too much science away from me per turn. We have a look at this. I was on 880. I'm still on 880. There you go, the power of being happy. And we are going democracy because specifically all of the production in my spaceport city is coming from trade routes at the moment, and it will continue to be so. Plus, democracy gives me New Deal, which makes everyone happy. We just go for it. We go for it. Full go for it. Mars colony, let's go. It was a good thing I checked out Hamilton. Oh, that's a big amount of anti-air. All right, I'm not actually getting through there, I don't think. Canada's defenses are very, very well set. I can't actually consistently attack one city over the other because they keep pushing units back. They're blocking my visibility. But we've now got a few torpedo bombers. And torpedo bombers are quite exciting because they can do, 145 strength against these units. So bam, I can just take out units like that really easily. Just like taking opportunities to knock out air defenses. Can I just say, I killed a missile cruiser with a privateer. Haha, he's a demon. He's a demon. He's not to be trusted. Oh, the world is melting really badly. Thank goodness we've got the letter in this game. That's all I'm saying. I think every single one of my raiding units was flushed out and killed that turn. The amount of navy Canada has is ridiculous. Hey, we're a democracy now. It doesn't matter. So, liberalism in, Republican legacy stay in as well. 5-year plan, all of this is good. Total war. I've only got one raiding unit. It's not worth it. Instead, we'll put wars of religion back in. That was helping. New Deal goes in. We're also going to put Raj in for the tiny little extra boosts to stuff. We have a wildcard policy. What are we going to put wildcard in? I'm going to go rationalism. Let's just double up on the old science, especially now my cities are a little bit happier, up past 1,000. There we go. Oh, that's a big difference. That's a really big difference. We like that. Now into professional sports. I did want nuclear program, but I guess I'm running enough projects that maybe this isn't so needed. Roebling would be good. No, let's do it quickly. Nuclear program, then we'll go into professional sports after that. I like professional sports. It's really handy. Can we get into Winnipeg this turn? I don't know. Wars of Religion's not doing anything for me. Oh, you see, I thought it did. What an anticlimax on that front. Never mind. Come on, we're so close. So close. Walls are down. I don't think I'm going to have the combat strength, are we? No, not this time, but that's all right. We can get to it next turn, and that's what matters. Oh, someone stole Eiffel Tower. I was like 2 turns away from that. I was building it very slowly, admittedly, but that is still frustrating. All right, rationalism is fun, but instead we're going to go for science foundations because this is going to give me so many science and engineering points. That'll help me towards Sagan, Roebling, all of the good stuff. Just realized without the 100% bonus, we are now on 240 production per turn. I haven't got any happiness bonus here. This city is just floundering. It's still doing that all for me. I love it. There's no need to rush this project forward. Can you just quickly build a couple of traders, make sure your production's nice and high? Thank you. Winnipeg has fallen. How bad is the loyalty? It says -17. Now it's -13. Now it's not starving. It's -9. Then Liang comes in and it's now -1. It's almost like it wants to be part of my empire. I respect that. I'm having to be very, very careful here, just making sure all of my actual military units stick between cities so that these jet fighters can't pick them off, because they are being picked off and it's incredibly annoying. Oh, the tank has actually set itself on the coast, which means my digger's got +10. All the places you could have sat. That was a bad one. That was a bad one. Oh, my torpedo bomber has found you. Oh, you see, this is what I mean. The jet fighter just attacked my military engineer. That's not very nice. Honestly, just rude. Just rude. Oh, Statue of Liberty. I built this because I really do not want the AI messing me around and winning a Diplo victory. And if they got 4 victory points at this moment, I would get annoyed. Anyway, there's professional sports. Gonna do a little bit of cheeky selling so that I can afford the best things. Need about 4,000 gold if I can get it. Don't mind me as well if I just really cheekily put nuclear espionage in my government, because I have got a spy who was just about to steal secrets from Canada. He is one turn away. If I can steal a double secret, that would be doubly cool. First step in my everybody needs to be happy plan: aquatic center, 1,630 gold. Bam! That hits my capital. And here is a stadium. It's going to do exactly the same thing. Now let's send this trade route away. Oh, to Vilnius. Lovely. And you can see my capital is now on +7. So briefly, it's gaining another 20% extra production, which is another 50 production. Wow. All right, that's pretty good. And oh, do you see this number? Luxury resources 2. That means the game can only reallocate 2 luxuries away from my capital. So the absolute minimum it's going to be is +5. We have done it. Amazing stuff. Plus, look at 214, 249. We have a lot of engineering and scientist points coming in now. That's lovely. Torpedo bomber. Take out the big boats. They're actually stopping me from pillaging, and that's really annoying. Nobody gets between Ursa and pillaging. We know the rules. I don't make them. Actually, I don't make them, but I do aggressively enforce them. Oh, a 5th promotion now. Heal after attacking. Go on then. Unkillable bombers. Oh, the spy didn't steal anything because there's nothing to steal. That's just boring. All right, fine. I guess we're going to unlock advanced power cells. This would give any giant death robot. Not I'm going to, necessarily get a giant death robot, but if I did, it would give it extra combat strength against cities, which again, I'd like to point out is absolutely not something I would ever do. I do have 5 uranium coming in per turn. Again, not that that makes any difference to anything that I would be doing. No. Will Halifax fall this turn? That would be quite the take if it could. I don't think I'm going to have quite enough bombers. I kind of capped out at 7 bombers. We could have got more at any point. I haven't really bothered. Maybe I should buy a couple more? But still, it's quite effective what I've got. Oh, the digger is so strong. 3 from movements, 10 from coast, 5 from friendly territory, 10 from urban warfare. Oh yeah, there's a big load of combat power there. Get rid of total war, put in integrated space cell. Nuclear espionage was useless. We're going to get rid of that. Let's put in Raj again. Confirm policies. Done. Ottomans, where do you think you're going? You're my friend. You can never not be my friend. Special friend. I want China to be my special friend as well. The thing is that they're both going to declare war on me immediately. If at any point I declare war on Georgia, which I'm currently going to do, because that will trigger an emergency war, whether I need the production or not. I don't need the production at the moment. I'm due to probably win on turn 225, 226, something like that, I reckon, if I'm quick, especially with Sagan here. How many techs have we got to get actually to get through to here? Maybe a bit more. Maybe we'll have to do some pillaging. All my pillaging units have kind of died, which makes this a little slower. Call it turn 230 then. Oh, well, at any rate, Halifax. That gives me Forbidden City. And is that a stadium in Halifax? It is. Everyone's so happy. Yay! Yay for me! My spies all just got displaced there, but never mind. Can you survive on Mars? Well, we'd better make a colony and find out with the beautiful space dong. Oh yes, that is a good plume. Let's just quickly pop in collective activism instead of Raj. Just juice up our culture a smidge. Now we're going to go for globalization. Oh, I think our moon culture finally ran out. Never mind. Oh, Manhattan Project. Don't mind if I do. Oh, giant death robot. I think that's probably more applicable, and then we'll do that later. One thing that I hadn't really considered is the impact of my democratic roots on Sid Meier difficulty AI. Now, the thing is, right, this trade route is giving 6 production to an Ottoman city, but it's not. It's giving 18 production to the Ottoman city because of the bonuses. Now, if I keep sending city, route after route after route, I'm going to absolutely turbocharge. I might need to start rethinking that policy when the difficulty is this hard, which is mad because I'm normally an absolute sucker for democratic trade routes in Civ. I love them. Yields and yields and yields. Maybe it would work better if I was playing Eleanor. Oh, I really want to play Eleanor of Aquitaine on this difficulty. I really do. Oh no, China beat me to the punch. They've got all kinds of death. Oh, they've got a lot of death robots. Oh no. How much uranium have they got? 58 at the moment. I bet that would deplete pretty quickly. Oh, an aid request. I'm going to join in with that. Yeah, why not? This is Ruhr Valley, which I built to stop the the AI from getting it. I wish I had a better reason. I do not. I like the fact that it's next to the Venetian Arsenal and Colossus, though. The grand city of Adam just casually being absolutely badass. The world is so flooded, by the way. Oh, it's terrible. It's unsavable. I think we better get off this planet as soon as possible. This is just doomed. What are you doing? What are you doing? Whoa. If you try and take the grand city of Hamilton, I will be very annoyed. I have listened to that musical about 17 times. I will not let you take it. No one else was in the room when it happened. That's how it goes, isn't it? Your people are too trusting. Look, I'm reciting Hamilton. Would you stop interrupting me? At some point, you'd think my allies would be like, sir, like, I know you're our friend, but you really are destroying the world. Like, at what point does this stop? And I'm like, what was that? Sorry, I don't know. Oh, that is a Canadian death robot. I have just realized what that is. Okay, it hasn't got anti-air at the moment, but it will get anti-air pretty soon. His smart materials. Yeah, we should probably kill that pretty quick before it learns to fight back. It will learn to fight back very, very fast. The AI is either this one or this one. Don't know. Canada hasn't got it yet. China actually has smart materials, but not nanotech. Oh, I mean, I hate when the AI does this. Come on, you got to sort that out. As a little change. Just make it so it chooses its science sensibly. Like, it knows where nanotech is if it wants to win the science victory. That's a small tweak. It would be so cool. Yeah, China is desperate for uranium. I don't feel like selling it to you, I'll be honest. Oh, China is building Golden Gate over to me. Oh, I love it. Best ally ever. There's a lot of ski resorts. I keep calling them ski resorts, seaside resorts around Roriyama. Tourism on 435. They basically have a rock band based tourist economy at the moment, but that's okay. Yeah, this death robot's gotta go. This has gotta go. I don't like this at all. Goodbye. It's always more fun when you do that with biplanes. Because when they have no anti-air, the biplane can just rip it to bits. So funny. Huge automated death robot of chaos versus one tiny shooty boy. Shooty boy wins every single time. Oh, I actually stole something. Yay! Oh, amazing. That's level 2. Okay, we can get a +6 combat bonus now. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. John Roebling also is really cool. Korolev would be awesome for some space boosting. Korolev just forces my space capital to actually continue growing and be super happy. Goodbye, Ottawa. Join in with my beautiful nation. You'll love it here. It's like regular Canada, but a lot warmer. And now on to Toronto. My bombers can reach it. Don't worry about that. We'll find you. You stay where you are. We'll come to you, Canada. Don't worry. I'm actually just making my way across here because I really want a Stadio. Like, I really want a Stadio and the uranium down here as well. Just looking at the stats here. This is just showing how terrifying this game is. If I didn't have a definitive win condition, like, and I'm actually playing through my skin today. Look how quick the AI is building up. Almost 1,000 science, the China, 700, 650. If this was a bigger map or we had an AI that was really popping off, we'd be in trouble. Like, we would be absolutely in trouble here. We are very, very lucky that we've been able to play to like a decent level here. Let's get the exoplanet expedition into the air. 5 turns. Oh, that feels like way too much time. Actually, we can just boost it with Sagan. Let's not even bother building it. Just get a trader. It's fine. It's essentially the same thing. Another mission failure with my spies. Yay. You love to see it. You really do. You love to see it. Ursa Spy Luck 101. Oh, Dr. Bobby actually finally finished this campus. You've been working on this for about 50 turns. Congrats. Got a lot of production now. That's pretty cool. Sagan says, how about you have your exoplanet expedition, but you have it now? And I'm like, cool. Yeah, go on then. 4th project done and rushed. We still haven't got the booster projects, but we'll get that in about 5 turns. Stephanie, 100% production towards space race. There we go. That's what we wanted to see. Keep these projects coming. Goodbye, Toronto. Goodbye, Spy that I spent all game making. I just want Kilwa. It's too simple. I really want Kilwa. Oh, so much extra science. So much extra production. Beautiful. Globalization. done. And International Space Agency, here we go. That's a big pickup for me. Very big pickup for me indeed. I want to throw e-commerce in as well if I can help it. Let's put that in instead of liberalism. I think all of that changing together should make my capital, which is pretty much the only place that I care about right now. Yep, it's still ecstatic. 440 production right now. I mean, I am building a giant death robot, which it has bonuses for, but still, it's pretty cool. Spend a little bit of faith on Korolev just to make sure we pick you up, and up the Jane Drew next as well. Beautiful. What government do we want? I think we're going to go for synthetic technocracy, just for the 30% production towards city projects. Do we do that, or do we go for the rock band? 2 happiness in every city might. No, we'll go for the better cards. It's all a bit of a much for a muchness. It's all going to get me to pretty much the same place. We're not too worried. Oh, actually, here's a good move. If I attack and take this city-state, I might be able to trigger an emergency which causes Georgia to attack me. And if she attacks me, I get 100% production. Let's try and rig this to happen. Hello, Kingston. This is a giant death robot. Bam. Yes, it is ugly. Yes, it will kill you. No, you do not have to worry. It'll just happen regardless of your thoughts on the matter. Yeah, the more and more I think about this plan, the more and more I think I am an absolute genius. Look at this. Okay. Well, I'm a genius up until the point where I realize I don't have enough movement to get to it, but apart from that, absolute genius. What do you mean I'm not winning the peace prize? What is this? Off-world mission. Let's just fling this trade route at something brilliant. Yes, keep settling cities, Ottomans. Let's go for Lagrange. If you're ever going to rush a laser station with an engineer or a scientist, you have to make sure it's the aluminium one, or that you've got enough renewable power in your city to compensate for the fact that you will overload your city and it won't do anything. Then we get a terrestrial up after. And so the fun begins, because I've now got to go through all of my cities and work out which ones have spaceports, which I've totally forgotten, to get them to all start throwing laser projects in. This may take a little while. Ignore me. Oh my god, I've got so many spaceports. I mean, I didn't build any of them, admittedly. There we go. City-state taken. What are you going to do about it, Georgia? Are you going to come get me? I dare you. 20,000 tourism. How do I never get rock bands with 20,000 tourism? What is this rubbish? I mean, 20,000 tourism sounds like a crazy amount. It is enough for about 17 or 18 tourists in a go, which admittedly is a big chunk, but 700 need to be claimed. So, I mean, it's not brilliant. Oh, that is overkill. A settler being escorted by a giant death robot. China, I feel like your island hopping is getting a little silly now. Let's see if the emergency goes through. Come on, Georgia. I dare you. I dare you, you absolute wuss. Come at me. I've even taken Victoria. Look at all these emergencies that could be triggered. Come get a piece of Ursa. He's delicious. Yummy. I'm honest, I've reached the point in the game where I just start to go absolutely mad. A point that you know you've been playing for too long. You know, I can't even be bothered to change government. How sad is that? I'm just chilling. Where's the emergency notification? Come on. Come on. Just send it to me. The end of the game's here already. I declare the betrayal emergency, but I'm getting so much production from my trade routes, I don't actually think it would be worth it. That is the silly thing. That is the silly thing in this all. Wasn't it 22,000 this time? What are you eating? You know what? Genuinely, the AI at this rate would actually win a tourism victory, especially if that number kept getting bigger. I'm not even joking. 6 per turn, 13 done. We're getting there. Am I polluting the world to get all of these space projects out? You better believe it. Windsor Falls. The bombers are now beginning to just circle on St. John. Don't worry about it. I'm sure they'll be fine. Probably. I don't think they will. Hey, I won a military emergency, which actually helps me to win the peace prize. I keep peace by making sure that nobody else gets any. The true peaceful outcome of this map. Now, you may be thinking it's pretty harsh stomping Canada out like this. I can tell you, though, it's actually totally necessary, because if Canada's still in the game, they keep giving tourists to Georgia. And I don't like the fact they keep giving tourists to Georgia, because Georgia has got 29 turns and rapidly closing in. There's this one rock band, this one here, that just hit 25,000 tourism. It keeps going up. Why? Someone's dominant in culture over me, and it happened again. This is increasingly a problem. All of my domestic tourists are just disappearing. Like, admittedly, look, if I wanted to stop it, all I would need to do is throw in the diplomatic policy card. Whereas at music censorship, it's just minus 22 happiness. I can't be bothered with that. Well, at any rate, that's Canada out of the game. Any chance of me holding that? Nope. It's raised. Go on, Georgia, you can settle it if you want. I let you do that. Oh, Jane Drew, brilliant. And Kenzo. I really wanted Von Braun, but never mind. Anything to make this stuff a little quicker. Just a little quicker would do. Oh, Stephanie just got taken by the flippin' Peace Prize. Oh, that's so annoying that actually Von Braun's up now. I guess that's fine, but really would have liked that extra production. Speaking of Georgia, where's the war? China is now launching Mars colony. This is what I'm talking about. As soon as they grab that, it's like, bam, straight onto the 4th project with outrageous production, and they'll just be able to boost anything they want at this point. So vote China to win on diplomatic victory. New districts for me. And we're going to discount coal power because the world is doomed anyway, so we might as well just go for it. How many points have I got? People might vote against me, actually. How many points did I have going into this? Oh, more than I thought. Yeah, people are probably going to vote against me. Totally misread that one. Never mind. Oh no, China gained it. They didn't think I was in a position to win. Now I'm on 17 though, so I absolutely would have a position to win. All right, yeah, fair enough. Aha, yes. It happened. It happened. Literally the turn I was about to win, but it happened. Georgia declared war on me. Yay. Oh, this is why I like playing Australia on really large maps, because it's so much easier to trigger those sort of emergencies. Not that it particularly matters. There's victory, turn 234. Science victory, Sid Meier, difficulty setting number 13, our first victory. And that was with a very favourable civ on quite a favourable map. I have already seen enough to know that this mode is ferocious. If we hadn't optimised our strategy absolutely tooth and nail here to go super scientific, super wide, and hyper aggressive, we would not have won this game. Everyone was catching up. We had culture victory, we had science victory. There's a lot going wrong for us very quickly, but we pulled the victory out for today. Abraham Lincoln, 2213, lovely. Buildings constructed. Look at how much more ferocious the AI is at building. This is what I normally say, buildings constructed is how you beat the AI. Look, even in districts, I was only barely keeping above until I started conquering things. That is the most frightening graph I've seen in a long time. Cities captured. We only started war after we got bombers on turn 175. Look how quickly that escalated. Cities founded. I didn't even found the most. Oh, I'm loving this already. Great people earned. Towards the end of the game, I kind of held my own a little bit. Number of combats just peaked on that one. Culture, I only just took the lead right at the end. Science, I did a little bit better, but it wasn't again until about turn 200 I took the victory. Normally on Deity, you can pip it about turn 130, 140. Not today. Nope, the AI had far too much. Score, yep. When I started conquering, I started catching up really quickly. You can see Sweden, poor Sweden's score collapsing as mine went up. One city destroyed. That wasn't me. Don't look in my direction. All religions had gone by turn. That's 70, so that was quite late actually. Maybe I could have gone for a religion that game. And then wonders constructed towards the end of the game. Beautiful. Can't believe I won on the term that I got the 100% production. I'm on 708 production in this city. Do you want a 2-turn, a giant death robot? Hang on, we can make this even better. Oh, I haven't got it yet. Oh, the death robot card is in there somewhere. Oh, that would be fun. 2-turn giant death robot. Sometimes you just gotta do it because it's hilarious. Oh, now that we've got the kill war bonus coming in as well. 831 production per turn. That's obscene. China, though, is putting the 4th project. I reckon this was a really slow game because nobody went for scientists. This is the AI not focusing on science. If we had Korea in this game, Germany in this game, someone a bit more scientifically focused, I think a turn 220, science victory would be possible for the AI here. If we hadn't have gone hyper aggressive and pillaged our way through about 15 techs towards the end of the game, I don't think we would have ever caught up. So that is my first impression of Sid Meier difficulty. I look forward to a start where I am swept by 10 AI warriors all in one go. I think that obviously changes things quite drastically. But you can only roll with what you've been given. Today is a win. What will tomorrow bring? Who knows? Thank you so much for watching, everybody. It's been so busy this side, and I apologize the content has been erratic. Remember, if you don't mind subscribing, liking the videos, all of that algorithm boosting stuff, it helps tremendously. YouTube hates it when you take take gaps. All of the help you can give us with the algorithm is incredibly supportive. Thank you so much. And until next time, maybe I'll see you on Discord. Maybe I'll see you in the comments. Maybe I'll see you on the next video coming up right now. Goodbye. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Portland, Clint Hennis, The Nickerman, Daddy Bear Todd, Toon General, Civilized, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Skeptical Bear, Cinnamon Beard, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, Polar Beret, El Truant, Creston, RB Hedged, Mushkin Mandletort, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Dr. Bobby, Polar Waller Bear, Mixomatosis, NTG Golfman, Indigenous 68, Technology Poet, Teddy Zersa, Zaf, Barnaby Rex, Charlie Bears, Flying Dutch Burbs, Nate the Great, Alex Frost, Mean Penguin, Interplanet Janet, Frankincense Battlezord, Sleepy Lab, Bookaluk 79, Bob Loblaw, Davalex, Geography Teacher, Juvara, Hal Carnassus, Morax, Zinikush, Kappa Yobby Virani. Thank you everyone for your support. See you all in the next video. Goodbye!